Shots being fired. As officers arrived on scene, they did locate one male victim who appeared to have been injured and immediately began rendering aid to that victim until Austin Travis County EMS and AFD was able to arrive on scene. Unfortunately, that male victim was later pronounced deceased here on scene. At this point in time, we don't know exactly how many people were involved in this disturbance or this incident. However, we are asking for the public's assistance for anyone that saw anything, heard anything, or has any video footage to please contact us either through our homicide tip line at 512-477-3588 or through Crime Stoppers at 512-472-TIPS. That's 512-472-8477. And please remember that Crime Stoppers offers a $1,000 reward for anyone who has information that could lead to an arrest in this incident. At this point in time, again, it is very early on in our investigation. However, we don't have any reason to believe there's an ongoing threat to the general public at this point in time.
Can you explain a little bit more about the damage to the silver vehicle that's inside the crime scene there?
Sure. So it does appear that a collision of some sort was involved in the incident. At what point in time that occurred or any details about that, we're not sure. That's part of what we're going to be investigating.
And then can you say anything about anyone you've been able to detain so far?
We do have one individual who has been detained. However, we're not sure their involvement, and so we're working to determine what, if anything, they saw or what their involvement might be in this incident.
How many people were in the vehicle?
I don't know exactly how many people were involved, like in the vehicle or in the disturbance in general, so I don't have a specific number I can give you right now.
Do we know why there's several cars stopped and there's people outside the cars getting medical attention?
As you can tell, it's a pretty large area, and so there were a lot of people around at the time of the incident. It appears that this ambulance that just arrived here is unrelated to the scene itself.
Okay, yeah, because I'm seeing like there's behind us, there's like 3 vehicles, and when I arrived, there was a woman surrounded by a whole bunch of people, and she was basically.
There's been a decent number of people on scene from the time this incident occurred, and so sometimes it does happen where we have secondary incidents, if someone's suffering from any type of medical incident unrelated to the scene we're investigating, EMS comes in response to that too.
So did the shooting happen, it was just directly with that vehicle, or how did it happen? Do we know if the guy was walking to the parking lot? We know this is a very busy shopping center.
It is. Exactly where the male victim was when he was shot, I don't know the details of that one, but as you can tell behind us, our investigation is kind of localized to the east end of the parking lot.
Like she said, this is a busy area. I would imagine there's surveillance cameras around this HEB area. This is, kind of a crime hotspot. It's
right.
Runberg and Lamar. And
it is.
Is surveillance going to be part of the investigation?
Absolutely. Anytime we have an incident like this, especially a homicide, we always will look into every available, video camera that's in the area. We'll contact businesses, HEB, anyone that may have had footage to see what we can get a hold of.
Is there a threat to the public?
At this point in time, our investigation is indicating there's no ongoing threat.
Do we know any information on the victim or the one person that was apprehended?
All that I can tell you is that we have one person detained, unknown their involvement at this point in time, and we have one male victim who is deceased.
This is the 23rd homicide for the year in Austin, is that right?
I don't know the exact number that it is. I do know that we're over 20.
We're over 20?
Yes,
okay,
sir.
All right. I mean, for someone, how long have you been with the department? I'm not trying to put you on the spot, I promise.
It's fine.
The only reason I ask is because how would this, if you're over 20 already here in April, how does that compare to, years past if you've been working?
From my knowledge, this is a higher number that we've seen at the beginning of the year. And so, anytime we have trends like this, we obviously try to throw as many resources as we can at these types of investigations. But this has been a busy year so far.
And then, are you really relying on witness video of this? Again, it's a busy area and everyone's got a camera in their pocket.
Sure.
How reliant or is the investigation on witness video or witness video?
I mean, anytime we can get additional footage, it's beneficial to us. And so that's always what we're going to ask for, because someone may have a different angle that a security camera didn't catch that may provide additional insight. And we don't know what all we're going to be able to see until we start really getting into what the video looks like. And as you can imagine, in a busy area like this with a lot of footage to go over, it takes time.
And then can you say that the suspect in this case drove away or is that unclear?
Yeah, at this point in time, I honestly do not know. I'm not sure whether they drove, they walked, they ran. I don't know exactly how the suspects left the scene.
So if we don't know the suspect was apprehended, why are there no roads closed? Why are we still running business as we know there's a lot of food trucks, so there's a lot of people in the area eating, and I see them driving, and a lot of them don't know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So why haven't we closed down a little or tried to keep them away if we don't know where the subject is?
Well, like you said, if we don't have any information that leads us to believe there's an ongoing threat at this point in time, and it's up to each individual business that's not directly involved in the incident how they continue their business operations.
If you already mentioned this, I apologize. I was further back here. The red car, there seems to have been something with the windshield. Did anybody mention anything about that, or did you speak to somebody that maybe said it kind of started or initiated, started off with that, with the red car over there?
I don't have any information to whether that's directly involved or not. Like you said, it's a large scene, as you can tell. There's a very busy area, and so we're trying to look into all the details. I don't have anything specific related to that, though.
Do you have any details on the victim regarding age, race?
All I can tell you right now is it's a male victim. Any other questions? All right, thank y'all.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Officer.
Thank you.
I missed like the first 7 seconds of it. But
No, that's okay. It's just me saying my name. And is this yours I have on me? Okay. I was just making sure I don't walk off without it.